In the last episode, I presented the bebes, the little fries, the little bebe cichlids. Today we're going to talk about how to make those little bebes. So when two fish really like each other's, they make the little bebes. This is the Cichlid Aquarium. At first, I thought I only had males. I wanted a bromance, I wanted a bro army, I wanted, just boys being boys. But turns out some of the boys were, they were girls. Meet Wood Rogers. He is the alpha male. He's the one. He's the Chad. He's the one you really want to be. He have muscle. He have color. He have personality. He have charisma. He have everything a girls want. This is Steve, the female of Wood Rogers. She have everything you would want in a girl. Scales and fins, I guess. This is Becky, the side chick of Wood Rogers. She's a little bit less cool, but still, they have mated together. Just, stuff happened. And by stuff, I mean Francois eat all the little fries of the first mating. So yeah, Francois loved to eat some bebes. Disgusting behavior. But yeah, that's neat. So anyway, how did I knew that Steve had bebes? Well, when you talk about fish, you really want to look at their mouth, especially with the cichlids. Usually a mouth, the main purpose is to eat, but for cichlids, it's also perfectly fine to keep your bebes safe in your actual mouth, and that's what Steve did. Do you want your fish to love you? Get some healthy, good food. Oh yeah, you want it. I know you want it. Oh yeah. Alright, Pumpkin, do the trick. Jump. Come on, jump. Again. You can do it. Oh yeah, you got it. Good job. So yeah, one of the good strategy to make your cichlid make some bebes is to actually give some very nice food that will make them color up and that will make them healthy and just fight. Look at this dude. He looks like he having a cigar or something. Look at that. Oh no, you dropped it. Damn it, Pumpkin. Yeah, that's a bit much, don't you think? That's a bit big for you? No, don't steal. No, don't steal it. No. Some drama going on. Oh no. Alright, so back to the bebes. This is Jimmy, which I also thought was a male. But Jimmy is currently keeping bebes in his mouth. Oh my god, there's a big battle. Everyone wants the food from Toad. Meanwhile, Wood Rogers is like, oh yeah, my mouth is big enough. Stop fighting, I'm trying to film. Look at that. They're not afraid. Cichlids there. Oh my god, so much drama right now. Crazy. So yeah, anyway, you want to give a lot of good food to entice your fish to actually breed. You want a lot of good proteins too. Honestly, I like to give a lot of different sorts of food, so I have 3 or 4 kind of pellets in this big bowl, and I just give a lot. I believe diversity is one of the key to make your cichlids really healthy and able to breed successfully. So another good thing to make your fish breed is to actually have good temperature in the way of a heater, but also to have a good water quality.
Look at all this water, and it keeps floating, and it keeps going until you reach the sea. So many water, and I don't know the pH of it, so I must know. I must ask, please. Don't have the power. What is the pH of the water? face!
Ah, yes. For the actual pH of the water, having hard water for cichlids coming from the big lakes is a must. So I keep a lot of actual eggshell in this aquarium, and it's ever since I put these brand new eggshell that the cichlids really started to breed like crazy. So if your fish are not breeding, check your pH first. pH is not so important in general, except when you want to breed your fish. You want to be spot on with the pH when it is time to make the babies. When it comes to breeding, you also want to check out the breeding pairs. Most of the time, the female will stick around a lot with her dominant male. That was the case of Steve, and that is also the case for all my little yellow labs, which are breeding currently. For the most part, the fish that are a breeding pair will stick together, and sometimes they will perform some weird ritual, such as swimming around one another very fast, and sometimes they will even try to lock their jaw and test the strength of their partner before breeding. They will also color up quite a bit. So right now my two crebensis are very low in coloration because I believe they have already bred. And they are now just, I guess, relaxing and finding food for their babies. So yeah, you really want to notice when two of your fish spend an awful lot of time together, because that could be a clear sign they are up to something. Of course, sometimes the most beautiful and colorful fish is not necessarily the dominant fish of the aquarium. So if you want to allow him to have babies, maybe it is best to keep him with a bunch of female in a very specific breeding aquarium. But if you want to just try your luck like I did, a big aquarium should be sufficient for making your fish breed if you're doing proper maintenance and if you are giving the proper food. Some species of cichlids are harder to breed than others, but in general, the Mbuna cichlids are very good first choice if you're a beginner in cichlids and you want to experience having little babies firsthand. If you are doing like me, such as, basically keeping a community of Cichlid Aquarium and hoping for the best, you must be aware though that sometimes the male will breed with an entirely different species of cichlids, so you might have some hybrids. If you want to do a species only aquarium, that can also be a possibility to entice your fish to breed. But, in my opinion, I like to keep several species, and having some different type of fish that might not occur in the wild is a pretty cool experience, and it is also a pretty good benefit of having an aquarium. In the wild, maybe this crazy mix of cichlid would have never occurred, but now I am really looking forward to the cool colors and patterns these fish have to offer. I will only keep one or two and sell the others once they grow up, but for now, let's enjoy them. Isolating the little babies from the chaos of a big group of cichlid is also a must, as these little fish would be easy target in the main aquarium. Feeding them little flakes is also a good option, as they are too small to eat big pellets yet. There is a lot of weird yet relatively peaceful fish in this aquarium, but sadly one of them is gone. So Lucky, my second angelfish, is no longer with us. He had an infection in the eye leading to a death by being blind, basically. I try my best to save him, but sometimes you cannot win all the battles. It is very interesting to see a lot of birth though, so I am on the right track for the most part, but sometimes you also need to check out for illness in your aquariums. If you are interested into seeing the cool little mating dance some of the cichlid do before mating, I could try to film it. And it was actually a plan for me to film it for this video. But sadly, this episode is getting a bit lengthy, and my fish all seems to have already bred, so I will have to wait for the growth of these babies. If you're also interested in some updates for these little younglings, please also let me know in the comment section. But for now, like, subscribe, and let me know what you have thought of all my tips and advice, as well as the video in general. The next episode won't talk about fish. It's going to be about another creature that I currently keep. But if you want more fish keeping videos, and if you have any more questions, also let me know. And if you have some suggestion, I am always ready to film a brand new video out of a question from one of you guys. Anyway, I love you all, and let's check out the next episode when it's come out. What a weird end of a video. Anyway, goodbye.